Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Hero Bishop, and today I'm doing a review of Dorohedoro. I guess that's how you say it. The manga, Volume 1. Stay tuned.
These action figures on my shelf, man, they drive the ladies crazy. Nerdcore, I'm watching comic book movies, so they wanna have my babies. Nerdcore, Nerdcore.
So, as always, after I talk about it, I'll open it up and show you some of the stuff inside there. But I got really interested in this because I don't know, man. At face value, it sounded cool. It said parental advisory, explicit content on the front, and you know, anytime a manga or comic says that, I gotta check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's so weak these days. But I thought it was cool that the story and art was by Q Hayashida and was a woman, and I know it's like hard, or apparently from what I know, it's hard for female mangakas to come up in Japan, and she's like been finally getting her due, and you know, the show on Netflix and all that, and it's the everything about it sounds cool, man, and I like the art in it. The art is super cool. It kind of reminds me of a cross between like Chainsaw Man and Blam or something. Like it's cool art, and for the most part, the story seems cool. In a way, kind of like with Gantz. I'm like, damn, I should like this way more than I do. And I even tried to watch some of the Netflix adaptation, which is pretty much dead on to what I've read in this so far. So if you enjoy this, definitely watch the Netflix series. But something about it, man, just wasn't hitting me. And I probably won't continue reading it after Volume 1. It's like, I like the dynamic between Kamen and Nikita, or whatever her name is. It's like basically this dude whose head turned into a lizard, because there's all these like magicians or wizards or whatever who are like up in this upper realm, who use all these civilians and humans in this shitty ass city called the Hole to basically practice their magic and shit on, and it like fucks them up and turns them into weird shit. And like Kamen, whatever, his fucking head gets turned into a lizard, but he has this dude inside his mouth where he fucking takes different or magic users or wizards or whatever and sticks their head in his mouth, and then the dude in his mouth looks at him and is like telling them like, you are not the one, because for some reason this dude inside his mouth is supposed to be able to tell him who turned his fucking head into a lizard. And because his head's turned into a lizard, the magic and shit that people try to use on him doesn't work. And he has this friend, and she like owns this like bento box or fucking hibachi place or whatever, like this little food stand, and she's pretty badass. She can like whoop motherfuckers' asses, and she rides a skateboard and shit, and she's going around with him trying to help him, and they end up killing a lot of like magic dudes and shit. And then there's like this head magic guy named In, and this is where some of it gets kind of corny to me. Like some of the character designs, like the art's amazing and the art of some of the character designs is cool, but some of it just seems corny to me, like some Tim Burton characters or some shit, which Tim Burton's cool, but I expected this shit to be more savage, I guess, and like crazier looking. But some of the character designs just seem real corny to me. And even like you would think Kamen, the lead dude with the lizard head, would be corny, but he's actually dope, and his friend is. And then just some of the little magicians and wizards and shit, and the grand magic dude, like the head dude that's controlling everybody. And basically he's like these two magic user guys. One of them gets killed by Kamen, and the other one escapes and goes back and tells the head dude, and he's like, yo, you need to track him down and find him. And then these two like assassins get sent out, these hitmen, this dude and this chick that wear these masks and shit, because they all got these masks. And I just even think their character design, like it should be dope, and I'm like, fuck yeah, but then it's just like not doing it for me. And it kind of ends with those two assassin people or whatever that I'm talking about showing up on the scene and starting to kill motherfuckers, because everybody's trying to find our two lead characters and see like what the fuck's, you know, we gotta stop these fools. And Rin, in whatever the fuck his name is, the head magic dude, wants this other little magic guy whose partner got killed to find the magic dude that turned him into a lizard. And it's not too much going on, but it's too many different little things that don't get me hype enough going on, that like I feel like it would have been a lot cooler if it was more focused on the two lead characters hunting down motherfuckers and killing them, instead of all this other shit getting involved in it. And I mean, it's cool, man. It's worth reading if you want to pick it up. And there's some cool like color pages in this like big edition, deluxe edition, whatever you want to call it. But I probably won't keep reading it. I'm gonna change the camera angle, show you a little bit of the art, and talk about it in there. But you guys, let me know what you think about this shit in the comments below, or if you've read it, fucking tell me like, yo dude, maybe you need to keep reading it. And also, let me say this before I forget, because I haven't been saying it, but 500 subscribers, we're getting close. Comment on this video or any other video that I mentioned the contest in, and you will be entered to win the 90s early 2000s prize box. But anyway, let's check this book out. Like I said, man, it's cool, but I just feel like I should be liking it more, you know? These editions are pretty cool. I mean, it's cool character designs, like. And here he is out there. There's that little weird wizard guy that him and his homegirl be killing. They're whooping ass. There's a dude inside his mouth that, like, decides, like, yo, this is the magic person that got you. This is the magic person that ain't. And then you can see this fool's trying to use his magic on Cayman, but it don't do nothing. He eats his friend. Then the little dude gets away through a door. Here's Cayman's homegirl, the one that owns the food place. It kind of helps him out. She's badass. She's stout. Yeah, man. And there's a lot of cool stuff in here. But like, I should like that in guy, the head magic dude or whatever. But I don't know, man. I just think he looks corny, and kind of this guy does with his little mask with the nose and the shoes. Those are some of the things that were kind of turning me off about the art, I guess. Him and his homegirl who owns the food place, like, she's got a cool character design. He's always eating and shit, and she's always hooking him up for free, and so they got like a cool little friendship. Like, it would have been a lot better if it was more focused on them, just kind of hunting people down and magic users down and killing them and shit, and not involving all these other characters. I think I would have liked it a lot more. And here's like another pretty corny looking character, man. I don't know, man. I just think these fools look stupid. And maybe if I liked the story more, it would change my mind. But he kind of like goes in there and she's like being nice and giving him some food. And he starts trying to turn her into a bug. But like Cayman comes in and saves her. So that's pretty cool. As many problems that I do have with the art, there's also super sick shit. Like he wears a mask or whatever, the lizard dude, and he's like real good with knives. And there's this like fucking place he lives in, and the hole, it's supposed to be a real shithole. And that kind of stuff reminds me of Blam, like the architecture and the world building. And I really like her a lot. She's a cool character, but I really have to just be like super floored by a manga to keep wanting to read it, you know? And this chick right here is pretty cool. Like, he accidentally rips her face off, and it keeps getting like patched up and rebuilt and shit, but then it keeps getting fucking taken off again, which is funny. There's some cool color pages in here. And here's those like assassin people that I was talking about. I don't know, man. This guy like beats people, it kills them with a hammer and shit, and like I should be like really pumped on him, but I don't know, man. I just think his mask and shit looks kind of dumb. And his like partner's this huge chick that's like a big like mongoloid fucking look like she's on steroids type of chick, and helps him kill and shit. And basically like kind of teeters off and ends there, and they're still pretty much doing the same shit. The magic guy, the head magic dude that looks corny as fuck, is trying to make the little magic people go find fucking whoever the wizard was that turned Cayman into the damn lizard, and those assassins are like out trying to find him and shit. And I mean, I guess it's cool, man, but I probably won't keep reading it. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Much love and respect. Peace.